let's talk about the Heracles. An Imperial Wars era gunship of Leonid descent. Man, the Imperial Wars were brutal. I wish I wish there was DLC for this game that like talked about the Imperial Wars. Or I wish that these guys would release DLC for this game that would let us make our own missions so that the community can at least make an Imperial Wars campaign. It is a heavy warship with little finesse. What isn't covered in layers of armor plating is lined with point defense turrets capable of sustaining a high volume of flak fields. Its spine is lined with heavily twin-barrel guns and features a set of door kickers for direct head-on assaults. This is a very forward, very blunt instrument. So I'll be using the Heracles, and they will be using the Medusa, I believe, with 2 nukes. And I know it seems that they might be the ones at the advantage. However, I think you'll be surprised what the Heracles can do. Shit! I didn't want to do it this way! Oh, God damn it. Sorry about this. I could cut this up, but fuck it, why not? Heracles, mine. Cylon Fleet, theirs. Let's roll. Also, I love how all human ships are basically dick-shaped. It's good. I mean, cylindricals are efficient, and, you know, rolling and inertia is kind of good, I guess. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's see what do we get. What are we working with here? Top and bottom, 100 points of armor, which makes sense. If this was an Imperial Wars era ship, kind of like the Janus and the Atlas, it would be dealing with ships that would be attacking them quite frequently vertically and not often horizontally. But 120 points of hull and 120 points forward. It is meant to go head on. This is a submarine, and this actually makes sense. Where's this guns pointing? Pretty much as long as you don't come from behind. But again, armor in the front, guns at the front. This thing makes sense. Like, look how small this is to hit compared to this. And I get it, it's space, it's science fiction, there's a computer that probably doesn't miss too frequently, but this actually makes sense. Anyway, boost thrusters, how far can it go? About 18 units at top speed.
So say we all.
Alright, well, let's see what we got. Oh, we also have flak. That's going to be fun to use.
Set condition 1 throughout the ship.
Now, let's go full defensive posture. And let's keep our broadsides to this guy. And we'll keep the flak fields on because they're going to start firing nukes as soon as they see us.
Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout the ship.
Flak doesn't cost anything to use. You can just literally have it on. The Heracles is designed to be the tip of the sword. Like, you put it out front, it can take a pounding on its nose and punch back, or it can do a hard left or right turn. The rest of the fleet behind it slows down and gets behind it, and its flak field just blows up any munitions that's incoming. Then you continue with your assault. Just realized I never talked about the Dratus range. Dratus range looks to be about 48 units. Just gonna kind of
Yes, sir.
meander a little closer to this guy, but try to keep my right side to him. There's one. There's two. They are not messing about. Alright. Let's just try to keep the flak field pointed at these nukes. And they're doing a good job of staying out of my Dratus range so I can't shoot at them. So that's good on them. Now I can take off the flak fields. And just like, let's look at the turrets from a fully aggressive standpoint. They are well within our range of all of our guns. Let's just point our nose at them because that's how this thing is meant to fight. And let's roll.
Incoming.
Fuck, that's right. This is a Medusa. It's meant to do... Oh god. Oh god, that's right. It's the Medusa. These things are kind of meant to... They function like the Heracles with nukes. Alright, we're gonna go this way because I think it's gonna go generally right.
Keep your target locked and watch
That's
for
right.
clearance.
I forgot. I totally forgot these things have a shitload of forward firepower. Ooh boy.
So say we all.
Ah, this might be a tighter battle than I thought. Anyway, let's throw the flak field up because that's just going to look cool. I'm not sure if it actually does anything to their ship, but it does look cool.
We're taking fire.
Understood.
Shit. This is really close. Well, I'm sorry, left side. I guess you gotta keep presenting. You gotta lose the armor on the left side for sure this turn.
Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls
Or
now.
not, because they made a catastrophic error. Oh my god, yes! Cancel the flak. Slow down, point at it, let's roll. I mean, it should be obvious, but focus fire on this guy. Let's fuck his shit up. Surprisingly, it does have enough armor to go head to head with the Medusa. I forgot the Medusa had so much forward firepower. Oh god, I love the Medusa. It's such a fun little ship. Ooh, that is a text. Hopefully it's not too important. No, it's not too important. And I think that's it for the poor little Medusa.
Reloading.
Valiant effort. Boom, baby. Yeah, the Heracles is just... It's not elegant by any means. It's simple. It is basically, you know,
Second condition
a
1 throughout the
sensible spaceship. With a lot of firepower
ship. Action station. Second condition 1
and
throughout
heaviest
the ship.
armor on the front so that it's presenting a minimal target profile to be shot at. It's got flak to counter fighters and missiles. This is a great ship to have in your fleet. It is vulnerable to fighters if you micromanage and know that these ships have got nothing defending them from behind. So if you send your fighters or bombers a long way around behind it, it could really fuck this ship up. And I think also the armor from behind wasn't the greatest. But its flak guns means it doesn't need to worry about munitions. It is a great escort ship. Like, have this ship between the bad guys and your other support ships. Say, oh, I don't know, an Atlas carrier perhaps.
Keep your target locked and watch for
What
clearance.
else was kind of supporty? A Janus. The Janus is really nice. Janus is quite powerful, but Janus has got nothing to counter fighters or missiles. Kind of have this part of
We're
the
taking
Janus.
fire.
It's really interesting how these, I mean, the game developers obviously made this happen. There was a lot of work, but these
Target
old
acquisition
ships
is
from the
true.
Imperial
Give me
Wars
manual
complement
controls
and
now.
counter each other quite nicely. Like, this is the perfect counterpart to the Janus. It brings the hurt and the defense, while the Janus brings the support or the ranged attacks. This thing could be used to guard an Atlas, so the Atlas fighters can go wreak havoc on the world, and this thing can deter any missiles or counter fighters. Like,
Reloading.
the old Imperial ships were far more specialized than the modern ships. I like the flexibility of the modern ships, but the old ships, because they were so specialized, they synergize quite well with other ships, whereas, you know, your new Atlas or your new Adamants and your new Battlestars are good at most things, and you could just have a fleet made up of just them, and they're pretty good, but like a combination of a Heracles, a Janus, and an Atlas would probably make for a very, very terrifying fleet. I'm pretty sure Zeiss or Koholt, with those old formations, from people who watched this video like years ago, they're kind of based around that kind of synergy. I should really relook at those fleets.